Alrighty, let's get started on some Satisfactory. We'll be streaming this for about 4 hours. Shoot. You know what? We'll go ahead with the easy mode and stream. We'll skip the intro. I'm pretty sure almost everyone has seen it. Alright, let's get started, folks.
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it, does not mean it won't eat you. Store this potential resource for later use.
Oh, thanks, Ada. So we're gonna run around and collect some things. Hey, big guy.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fixit production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
Oh, let's try to find out where we are first. Grab up as much as we can. It's all starting to look familiar, and I believe it is. See if we can grab that guy up there real quick. Oh, my legs. Give me 1 second. I think I know exactly where I'm at. There we go. Collect as much of this good stuff as we can. So if you don't know, I'm probably going to make Friday a little bit of a factory game Friday, if you will. I don't know, it's fun to work my brain when it lets me. There we go. And Satisfactory is one of those games I actually thoroughly enjoy. Until we get to a point where it's what the heck is going on, folks? So we're going to go ahead and clean up as much of this foliage and brush as we can. Foliage, brush, same difference, I suppose. I'm a little bit on the more neater side, or I try to be. Depends on what I'm trying to make, and sometimes I just say, you know what, the heck with it, we're going full spaghetti. So I'd say at least most of this needs to go. mostly in this area. This will be where we're currently at, will be our future power spot. Over here is a little bit more difficult, a little bit more filled up, but you know what? We got it. There we go. There. So for the most part, the area is cleaned up. We'll go ahead and climb up here to give it a full look. Yeah, minus a few trees here and there. Alright, we'll go ahead and clear up a bunch of these iron nodes for our use. Oh, give me 1 second. I do play on peaceful because I like to focus on the ability of just being able to build a factory and explore the area without being harassed by a bunch of assholes, if you will.
And a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
But I won't actively go out of my way to also hunt the animals down in this game. Not out of peace or anything, but like, there's a. It's only if they're in the way, or if I need to use their resources for something. But other than that, I usually leave them be. Give me 1 second. There we go. Just need to update my streamer panel real quick. So we'll go ahead and craft as much as this iron as we can. I know it's a little bit tedious, but for right now, it's kind of required. It's actually not all that required. I'm just trying to be productive and work on my talking skills. Alright, so we're not going to worry about base building yet. We're going to worry about obstacle clearing, which is a little bit of a jump, but it's alright. So we'll go ahead and get our production up. This game is definitely a long haul run. Production. Oop, got fat fingers. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and set this all up. This will be our feeder line. Oop. If I feed it the right way. So we'll go ahead and grab our feeder line and connect it to our power source. With that, we'll also set up a little bit back here, clear out some of these leaves. Alright, there we go. Getting our production going. At first our production is going to be real sloppy. It's not going to be the best, but as the game goes on, we will get there. So we'll go ahead and set up another miner and smelter. Dang that decided to grace me with its presence. So we have room for a couple more miners and smelters. This game follows kind of the same principle as Captain of Industry. It's factory-esque. Well, it's a lot of fun once you get into it. There we go. Oh, there that goes. All right. Shoot. We have enough, but we have one up here. I forgot about copper. Copper's easily to forget. It's you use it, but you don't use it a lot, and it's easily replaceable with iron. So we'll go ahead and dump that. Nope. Get our production going again. Missing wire. Oh boy. One of the few reasons I like starting over here is because it's mostly pure nodes. If you want, sing along to We Will Rock You here. There we go. That should be more than enough. So the problem, or I wouldn't say the problem, but I am going to have to do quite a bit of handcrafting, and it is a little bit more on the tedious side. So for dinner I had some absolutely delicious cheeseburgers. They were smash burgers from Walmart. Absolutely delicious, seasoned to perfection. I'm 100% going to regret that decision of just dropping that copper, but yeah. Now, for the most part, what I do plan on doing is, my brain focused on that, is setting up a little production to get biomass going. Because with the biomass, we have, yes, thank you. Biomass lasts so much longer than the leaves we got going on, so if it lasts longer, we could be away from base a little bit longer. Oop. I see we have a viewer. Hello, viewer. Yep, that's the dreaded song. Everything catching up and blowing a fuse. So for right now, just because of that, go ahead and hit it with one of those. Come on, baby, come on. Oop. Alright, so because this area has a few goodies around us, I'm going to go ahead and grab one of those. I do feel it's easier to rebuild your base in this game. Oop. But we'll worry about that in a second. Never overlook the free goodies in life. So with these supercomputers, we're able to
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for future analysis, which may result
with
in
these
benefits to the
hard
fixed
drives, we're able to
speculation as
research.
to why there are cached freighters in your fixed designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
Holy smokes, brain fart! We're able to research alternative these are Pete's. There's a word for it. Alternative production measures. Took the long road to say the big words. So as we get started, I'll start explaining everything. These slugs are used to make sort of like power capacitors. We're able to do more of our power production. The creatures you see, such as the flower bird, definitely one of my favorites, just because it's unique. It's alien, and it's a unique form of survival in Eden. There's definitely a lot of wildlife in this game. Well, not a lot, but enough to keep it interesting. Ah, shoot. Oh boy, looks like we're heading back a little bit. Go ahead and set up or get some cable going. That should be more than enough. Shoot, I was trying to get to 32. I got 33 instead. Yeah, well. So, hopefully this is enough. Hopefully. At the moment, it's going to be ugly. It's not going to be pretty, but as we get more and more things going on, it'll be able to match up. So let's do some quick math here. So because this is a pure node, and the miner matches, miner Mark 1 matches, 120, produces 120 per minute, which then in turn, this hiccup in the brain, the smelter requires 30, so we could actually have up to 4, but without any splitters or anything at the moment. It's 120 to 30, and from there we're producing 30 to 30, and that 30 can be then split up into 2, but of course no splitters, no options. So this is it right now. we're gonna go ahead and see if we could hook up our other production line. I hope. Capacity 70. Oh yeah, we're golden. So with a lot of this stuff, we're gonna be handcrafting our way to victory. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's what we got going for us at the moment. Yep. My guess is our leaves ran out, so see how much we got going on in here. 30. Can we split that? Absolutely. The sooner we can get away from using these two, the better. They're a little bit more lower wattage. But for the moment, we're just going to have to kind of do with the bull run here. Ooh, a few of these things we're going to be stuck with for a little bit, but that's alright. Go ahead and get a water break in. I'm hoping my mic isn't too sensitive where it's picking up everything I do, which, if it is, I do apologize. Real quick, I do believe we are just... I decided to go with the crazy one, so we'll settle with logistics for right now. So with that, we'll go ahead and drop a bunch of our stuff off. Oop. And our extra power slug. So with this, we're going to go ahead and go check on our copper supply. And we'll do some light exploring in the area. Those crash sites are all over the map. And, you know, sometimes they help you out. Sometimes you end up spending a little bit more of what you want. But we'll go ahead and scoot down out real quick. That right there is a friend. Here. Oh, nope. Friend's going bye-bye. Yeah, the friend, lizard doggo, as it's called, is a little, it's a little afraid. You can befriend it with berries, which we'll do eventually. Oh, boy. Yeah, I should be careful. If anyone has any spider phobias, I do have arachnophobia mode on. Not gonna lie, it doesn't help. The cats are just as scary. We'll go ahead and keep checking out the area. Well, let's see, sort.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fix-It to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.
Go ahead and grab this nest. Oh.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. It is unclear where on the flora or fauna spectrum it lies, but initial data suggests this might be a nest or an egg. Preserve the remains for later study. Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Preserve the remains for later study.
And they're also the biggest pain in the asses you'll ever deal with besides these hatchers. Oh, and radioactive hogs. Those things are annoying. Can we get up here? Or do we have to build our way up? Oh no, we can get up here. Oop. There we go. Yeah. We'll go back to base in a second. Grab this.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized as compatible with the human digestive system by Fix-It, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use.
Oh man. Have you ever had it where the hair on your arm just lays a certain way and yeah, spiders turn kitties. But have you ever had it where the hair on your arm just sits a certain way and it just feels like something's crawling up your arm constantly? I'm sorry if I just put you through a little jump scare. We'll go ahead and grab up all this. Of course you do. Go grab up what's in this area here. And we lucked out, got some wire and some screws. So with that, we'll go ahead and run back to base. This is definitely one of the fastest ways to ever travel in this game. Till you hit a hill. The only reason I'm not bugging this big guy is because he offers nothing, and well, does he get in the way a lot of the time when you're base building? Yeah, absolutely, yes he does. But is he getting in the way right now? Yeah, not so much. These guys, on the other hand, it does feel cheap. I might turn on I might turn off pacifist mode. Yeah, no, it's like sitting here doing that. It's like, yeah, that feels way too cheap. Oop. Yeah, when we get back to base.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Preserve the remains for later study.
And that's why we have arachnophobia mode on. because they are creepy to look at. Not on the space for Kateri more. What can we drop?
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability.
Drop the wood.
Store this potential resource for later use.
There.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
One of those few times I wish I had a back scratcher. So with all this space, we're killing our, with all these items, we're killing our inventory, so all this fancy stuff that we can work on later is gonna go into this little storage crate here. Make sure I'm not storing anything useful. I'm gonna go ahead and handcraft a bunch of this biomass, get us a leg up on our power situation. After that, we're gonna go ahead and clean up a little bit, and from there, we're gonna upgrade our power situation as needed. Beautiful. So right now we're in need of copper wire. So we're going to go ahead and try and finish this up before we upgrade our power. If I remember to turn the power back on. Almost. So our power is going to go ahead and make the... Oh, no. I like to try and get away from the little man setup. Sure, they offer a nice little, what is it? Oh, they don't even tell you. If I remember correctly, it's a small amount. It's not a lot to, oh. There we go. Oh, I'm being a silly Billy. I'm over here like, what in the world's going on here with this thing? Alright, well, hey, happens to the best of us. So, let's check our power situation. We have a capacity of 90. With a production of 33. Oh, max construction of 47, but we're producing, well, I forgot how this works. Consuming is, yeah, we're consuming that with the max production of 47. The capacity of 90. Anyway. we are gonna, unfortunately, gonna have to handcraft a little bit, which no biggie. Actually, yeah, we're gonna have to handcraft, unfortunately. It's all right though. It's a little bit of a process to handcraft, and I forgot to clear out my inventory still, so give me 1 second on that. Stators aren't really needed yet. There. Almost just, yeah. So we'll go ahead and get our copper ore up. Everybody having a good Friday so far? There, I feel like that's more than enough to get us at least into that. Hey, thank you, Zergy. Oop. Oop, I'm all over the place. Go ahead and set ourselves up for the next one.
Can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in, visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out, feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
All right. Ooh. One of the biggest problems you find yourself in this game is well, you hit that point of relaxivity where it's just nice and calm after a while. But with that, while we wait, we are going to go explore a little bit, set up our supply lines here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and let stuff collect up. While it does so, we're going to go ahead and dump our inventory and go exploring for a little bit. I generally like to keep it more relaxed, but like I said, it's just, it feels a little arachnophobia mode. What is it? No, there it is. Creature hostility default. Yeah, I usually like the more relaxed gameplay, but yeah, it just feels a little unsportsmanlike to attack something that can't fight back, I guess. Whoop. Come on. Ouch. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to get back into combat shape with those guys. Some of these you can get a little cheaty on getting into them. So we're gonna go ahead and go exploring in the desert. We do know we have to be careful going this way because there's a big old pain in the butt over here. Just because it's on doesn't mean I want to fight. Oh, let's see. Oop, there we go. We got if you tap C and jump at the right time, you get a super speed boost. You know, there's a lot of stuff out this way. Come on then. Oh well, there was hoping. Yeah, unfortunately not. Oh well. A lot of the fighting, if we can avoid it, we'll try to. At least until we can get a Xeno Basher. Come on. Oop. Come on. Some button heads over here. Oop. Come on. I swear every time I jump over these things, suck my stomach in a little bit because it's like, oh no, they're gonna get me. Alright, go ahead and collect all of this goodies. Nope. Yeah, I definitely like how they added that. It's a nice feature. No, excuse me. I'm gonna have to get into fighting shape again with spitters and all this. We'll explore around a little bit more before heading back to base. Oop. Yeah, don't know about getting up there just yet. If I remember correctly, there is one more, or actually a few more, a few more crash pods out here, as well as a few Mercer Spheres. With the Mercer Spheres, I'm not overwhelmingly concerned with getting them at the moment. It's going to be a while before we can use them anyway. Ow.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal and will require study to determine local application, store it for later use.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, I know I'm missing a lot of stuff at the moment, but it's one of those, the longer I take, the more production there will be back at base, I guess, is the way to look at it. I hear the curse of 1,000 mews. We'll go ahead and head back to base since the freighter returned. Does bug me I'm not able to get that, but soon, very soon. Oop. Ow, it actually made me jump a little. Oh no. Retreat. Actually, hold on. Yeah, no, it's a retreat moment. Forgot how bad at combat I am in this game. Or did the Xeno Basher spoil me too much? That is the question. Oh! Shoot, missed the stretch break, but once we get back to base, we'll go ahead and get ourselves a stretch break in. Holy smokes. Starting to get a little tight in the arms a little. Oh yeah, I forgot about the guy up here. Oh no, we got him already. Nope, no we did not. Yep, wrong way. Go ahead and top off our mission or power up. And, all right, stretch break, everybody. Yeah, I'll need to work on not making so much noise, but all right, go ahead and drop. Won't need a lot of this for a little bit, but see how we're doing on our wire. Come on. Oh yeah, perfect. So with that, we're gonna probably should have been up there on working on that
with local resources to research
limestone,
and
but
develop new technologies.
you know,
Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings.
yeah.
These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Big's stored pillars.
There's a few limestones in the area, and we'll go ahead and set up.
To advance Big's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology,
Set up a few
or other
miners and
influence
get 'em
should
going.
be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Goodbye, legs. Only I could pull that off. Maybe a few others. Oh boy. Don't kill me. Alright, so y'all saw how I fight, so I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really feeling it. We'll keep them on retaliate. That way they at least fight back. Because, oh man. Especially with this thing, man. This thing's like an absolute asshole of a unit. I mean, he knows how to fight. He throws stuff at you. I mean, he's a pissed off toddler on 4 legs. Whatever these are. Yeah, I should have saw that coming from like a mile away, but yeah, that came out a little bit more. Yeah, that came out a little bit more softer than I thought or would like, but. Yeah, it's up there, isn't it? Whoops and daisies. Anyway, we'll get this one. Every time something pops up on the side, I'm waiting for it to be the power man. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get it at least set up. Only because getting your limestone production is not terrible, but at the same time it can be a long fought battle of getting limestone set up, or at least producing effectively to where you have enough. So we will go ahead. Production. Man. I think I put all my concrete away too. So that might be the issue. Yep. Oh, while we're up here, I guess we'll get started on this one without falling off this time. That'd be perfect. Oh, almost. It almost got me again. I can't wait till this is all concrete because my stomach keeps going into my heart over there. So, you know. I do have to go back up there. Yeah, might as well. It's not going to be a lot at the moment, but be enough to keep us going for a little bit. We're definitely going to go ahead and limestone ping. Got that one. Yep, that one right there. This one we might give its own independent power source. Just should we? That is the question. Yeah, we'll hook it up to the main grid. Ah, curses. There we go. There's 100 different ways we could do this, but I don't know, this makes sense in my brain. Of course, I'm also the same guy that the same guy that'll wonder what it's for, delete it, and discover the secondary limestone node and go, what the fuck, you know? Is this too much? Capacity 90, max construction, beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and get the MAM going. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Calm down, fingers. Alright, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and work on the power slugs. And from there, we might get some hard drives going. Alright, so we need some
This semi-slug,
rotors.
now dubbed Power Slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
Well, crap. Oh, look at me being a goofy goober.
Research completed. Yellow power slugs are further into their life cycle than blue power slugs, and thus have more potential energy stored. They can now be processed into power shards. Power slugs extract latent energy from their surroundings to sustain themselves. By tuning the object scanner to the particular potential energy signature, it is now able to locate them against the background environmental static.
No. There. We won't need those for a little bit, but thankfully we're able to do this now, which is do overclocking, which is nice.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note: Power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
I do apologize if you guys want to listen to Ada talk, but
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
yeah, it's just one of those things I've heard her talk so many times in this game, and yeah. If you guys excuse me, I'm gonna go grab another coffee and keep this night going. Take the time to use the bathroom, get your stretches out, get hydrated, the whole nine. While we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a hard drive first.
The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the larva of the flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Alright, sorry about the wait. Gotta get that hot bean juice going. Oh man,
Hard
cast
drive
juice right off the
analysis
bat.
completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
So go ahead and... Oh. Let's... Stretch your legs, you work your brain a little. Go ahead and grab everything from that.
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Alright, finish up this last bit of research.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
There we go. Oh, see if we can get that.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for fix-it coupons at the Awesome Sink. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
I bet. Alright, let's go check our progress here. Yeah, no, I function like a zombie without the hot bean juice known as coffee. Of course, I could always do the healthy thing and try to go without it, but I don't like that. The headache ain't worth it. At the moment, we will not worry about getting efficient production up. Oop. What are you doing up here? 355? Nice. So we'll go ahead and get this set up, then we'll worry about, we'll go ahead and work on getting, this over here going.
Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization.
I think the coffee's just a
Foundations
hair
provide a
watered
building
down.
grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Buddy, there ain't no leaves or trees up here. What are you doing? So if I don't remember the exact number we need, but producing, let's go with 10. And this is one of the first things I try to optimize just because of its usefulness. So logistics, splitter. Well, I say optimize and it's not really optimized, if you will. What was it, 10? Yeah, alright. Go ahead and get this all hooked back up. Producing at least 5 more every minute. Man. I know it's because we're not out, but because we maybe it is because we're out. Alright, go ahead and go through and make sure this is all up and up. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's see if we could go straight into obstacle clearing. Yeah. The only obstacle I see would be getting the wires set up. But for right now, I think we're pretty golden. We will go ahead and get rid of all the limestone just sitting. Yeah, no, I think that coffee's just a little bit more watered down than normal. Oh well. Alright, obstacle cleared.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun
Inspirational
dun dun
note.
dun.
Will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated, fun, fun, fun.
That doesn't sound very fun. I don't remember off the top of my head, but we'll go with 50. Just a wee bit off. Oh my goodness. At least enough to get us started on getting the chainsaw revved up here. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da. Welcome back. I'm alive a little bit. Got some coffee in my system. We're gonna settle down and relax into the evening as we go on into our game of Satisfactory. I don't wish to be nothing but a mainstream factory streamer, but you know, we'll float around game to game, trying to find something that fits the day. Scared the padookies out of me a little bit. Let me know if that's a little too loud. I know I myself had to turn it down a couple of times. In fact, just in case, because... What is that effect? Knock it down to 50. Knock it down to 50. Or up to 50, I guess. No, it ain't too loud, so I mean, you'll be alright. Probably focus on this for a little bit, try to get the area cleaned up a little bit. Nope, ma'am, research complete. Let's go check on that. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. So we got iron wire or 6 inventory slots. We'll go ahead and hit the iron wire up. I know the 6 inventory slots would be quite useful, but iron wire is going to be useful if we get the right situation going. Grab the spare ones up. Oop. What we're going to do here is set up a different line. Go ahead and distribute out what we have. Normally I don't really work on this until we get some base building up, but it's going to be a while. Go ahead and get the resource sink going. That would be a nice feature. As long as it's in the base, it counts towards your inventory, but yeah, I can see why it doesn't. It's fair, though. So, with this, I'm being a goofy goober. We'll go ahead and have this do leaves. Well, first we're going to need more plates first. Alright, we should be set on everything else. And voila. It's not going to operate at the best, but it'll operate enough to get us going where we need to go. Because, well, our belts only hold up to 60 quantity, and this requires 120. We're going to be underfeeding it a little, but hey. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Alright. Don't do it! I doubt we have enough, but yeah, we'll go ahead and go check over there. Speaking of which, one thing I do want to get, or wish to work towards, is Caterium, so we're going to go ahead and hang around base just for a few more seconds before running back out. And might as well grab that quartz. Where's mine? Sort. Beautiful. Da 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 da.
The metal has been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
I think my mic's a little too sensitive. I'd have to work on that. It's picking me, oop.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies. This fruit, dubbed the beryl nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available. This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available. This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Alright, let's go see how our other little limestone thing's doing. Oh, nice. So this one we're not gonna worry about splitting up like we did the other one, but we will go ahead and give it a container. with the resource sink, I do plan on using it as just a little bit.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards in currency. Directing parts of varying
So everything
quantity
but
and
those rotors,
complexity
and I'll
into
show you
the
which
awesome
ones.
resource sink will
Everything
grant
but
Fixit
these are going in
coupons.
that.
These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Yeah. Go ahead and have that for a little bit. Oh, excuse me, coffee burps. Beautiful. Now, can we set up the awesome shop? Beautiful. And what I am after is, well, I guess we can grab these. But what I'm really after is, what is it? Foundations, customizer. Concrete foundations. Add that to cart. Add these to cart. Definitely add those. That leaves us with another 14. We'll slowly work on buying everything as much as we can. Architecture I'm not too worried about, but you can do some cool stuff with. We're gonna go ahead and let this just stack on out. Alright, so we're gonna do a little bit of light exploration. Take some of this stuff with us. Beautiful. Alright. That way we'll save for later. Which way do I want to go? This way. Nope. Go ahead and grab some of this. Boom, boom, boom.
Unknown
bum,
chemical
bum,
element
bum,
collected.
bum, bum.
This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate Fixit helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Come on. Why? We'll have to come back to that in a second. Or just a computer rather. Some things are better than nothing though. So we're not going to worry about going into there quite yet. We're going to go ahead and hop along and go this way for a little. Now I made a buddy. Doggo with a long name. Doot doot. Roy. Ain't nothing wrong with a dog named Roy. Alright, so we're gonna switch these over to concrete. And as you can see, without the concrete, it would cost, 5 concrete, 2 metal, but now it just costs 7 concrete. It's a nice little trade-off, in my opinion. Switch this to Zoop. Alright, go, 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 go. I really don't want to fight this guy. I thought I put you on retaliate. What are you doing? Hold on. My guy. No, shoot. Hold on. Yeah. Alright, hopefully next time something actually happens. If I didn't have the combat skill of a flailing toddler, I would I'd actually have it on default, but yeah. Watching me run around trying to get all my stuff back every 5 seconds probably isn't the best content to watch. There it is. For a second I thought we ran past it. If I remember correctly, this one cost some things, if you will. Yeah, nah, still won't attack it. Alright, so I won't attack him that much then. Iron plates. Man. Alright, so what do you need? 100 megawatts. Because I forgot some stuff. 100. Oh, not 1,000. Jesus. There. Adventure awaits. Let's keep on going. Alright. Ooh. Nothing to worry about down here. Oh, I was hoping I could get that on the quick. So, because we have to, well, I wouldn't say you have to, but there's a few things I wanted to get started around base, and I'm hoping we have enough enough concrete stored up at the moment to at least get started on laying down some foundations. Once we get back to base, we'll go ahead and take a stretch break though. Yeah, you forget how long of a walk it is to get back to someplace. I think that's just the story of life. It just takes a long time to walk back to where you came from. I don't know. Alright, oh man, stretch break, big time. Alright, get a good 5-minute stretch break in. I'm gonna get another thing of coffee going. Or at least another cup. Won't take as long as the last time. Alright. Let's go ahead and see how much concrete we got going. Almost. Almost. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, hold on. Take a merger. There we go. I'd forget my head if it wasn't attached. Alright. Go ahead and hit up the other one. We're going to sync a couple of things that we picked up. Stators, computers, but not the rotors. We're going to also go ahead and pick another thing for our our hub project. Logistics Mark II wouldn't be bad, but this is where the action starts to kick in. Oh, let's see, let's see. Ooh, what am I doing? Oh, well, we'll worry about that in a second. We'll go ahead and hit up our secondary area for concrete. No, I'm thinking about it though. Because that time we were gone, we made what, 600 some concrete from the, well, 600, maybe 700 some concrete. It'd make more sense to do it to that one as well. But for now, yeah, I'm gonna need more. Always need more. Alright, so with what we got going on, we're going to start right here where our power production is, or going to be. And with that, come over here. There's a Control C. Control V. No, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and start turning off all the production except for concrete, of course, because that's going to be the most long-winded one. Oh man. Figure around the 2.5 hour mark, I'll stop for a little bit and do some meal prep. Nope.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space
As you can tell,
elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive.
you can
Note,
tell the
humans
fun
cannot
is
craft
coming.
project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
We're heading towards the fun part of the game where it's working towards the space elevator. Don't worry, I'm not leaving all this stuff in the ground. That's crazy. $15 coupons. Nice. Well, that's all we had. Okay. Yeah, we'll sink it. Depends on how much we get for it. Oh, not much. Yeah, so it's not even worth the time. Get our chainsaw back out. This is where my favorite part kicks in. This is where you actually start building the factories and whatnot. Take as much as I can. I'm not too worried about all this. Delete. 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 Beautiful. I'd say about right here. Not that far. Right there. Beautiful. Now it's just keeping the fuel or the power fed and oh yeah. Getting the new power station set up. So with that, we'll go ahead and come here with it. Yeah, get this set up like so. Beautiful. is going to be biomass, and it's always good to have a buffer here and there. Wood. Leaves. And from there, we'll go to organization. But like I keep saying, buffer stocks. It's not required, but it is nice. There. Get our belts lined up. Hopefully. Max construction 90.7 with a capacity of 120. Yeah, we should be alright. Right as rain as right as rain on a soggy feet. Holy smokes! Right as rain on a foggy Seattle day. Probably work better if I said rainy Seattle day, but you know, it was a tongue twister enough for me. Nope. Biofuel. Biofuel. Once it's in there, it's not coming back out, so that's the sad thing, but we already got more on production. You know, out of all the ding-dong things I do... Oh, wait, hold on. Aha. There.
Milestone reached. Fixit would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fixit.
Okay, OSHA. Let's see, that puts us at 13. Grab the metal pillar set. But look at this. Is it worth it? No. Mostly because 120 leaves. Did I do the thing wrong? Oh, no, I did not. Did I do the thing wrong? I want to say maybe. Yeah, I might have done the thing wrong. It's alright though. Yeah, we'll keep those there just in case. I usually get impatient trying to wait for all these to empty out. So with this, go ahead and get started on making the actual power plant in the base. About that high. Beautiful. $60 and $60. Let's see. So the way we could do this is we could conjoin them and make it 120 knot line, or do it like so. Oop, wrong way. Oop, wrong way. Oop. So, what, these produce 30, so 30, 60, 90, 120. You know what, might as well go ham. It's always some, man. Alright, let's go get us some iron rods. Well, shoot. It might not be enough, but... yeah, we tried. Actually, you know what? Bullocks to that. We're gonna make them. Alright, so probably about 5 minutes left in the stream. Honestly, it's been a fun night. Thank you to Zergo He for sitting by and actually watching. There, that should be more than enough to help us along on our little project here. We'll switch the Mark 1s near the end. Yeah, it's all hooked up. That's all that matters. I'm not going to worry about too much about all that nonsense. Alright, so with this, oh boy. Oh, I got an architecture. Do I have any ladders? Nice. Where is it though? next time we stream, go ahead and finish up getting this all concreted up. I'm going to go ahead and grab what we have stored up. But thank you everybody for watching. I honestly do appreciate it wholeheartedly. And as always, it's been a pleasure. And well, we'll see you around next time. Bye.